Well, hello everybody. This is Toaster here, and it's been quite a while since I've been able to do a Q&A video. Yeah, quite a while. Sorry about that, everybody.
Fuck you, Toaster. You're just a lazy piece of shit. Why don't you do the whole world a favor and delete your YouTube channel?
I've been meaning to make a Q&A a lot sooner than this, but you know, college has just really taken a liking to packing on assignments this past month or so. I just haven't had a whole lot of time to get around to it, but you know what? I have time now, so I'm going to take the time today to answer some of your questions. Without further ado,
let's fucking do this.
So the first question I'm going to be answering today is, how long did it take you to make the Francis loses it over not having any more Pringles YTP? I'd probably say that this YTP probably took 2 weeks on and off to make. I mean, it was one of the more fun YTPs I enjoyed making. And despite the fact that it took 2 weeks to make on and off, it just felt like the 2 weeks went by fast just because I was having so much fun making it. But yeah, I would probably say that this video took me about 2 weeks on and off to make. What is your most favorite YTP you've made? Okay, this is a really obvious answer, but I'm going to have to go with the Psycho-Apocalypse, because that video was a lot of fun to make, despite working on it for almost 6 months on and off. It was definitely one of the most labor-intensive YTPs I made so far, but I loved how I was able to animate more with Source Filmmaker and hone my animation skills in that, and it was just a whole lot of fun to make. And the good thing is I still have the original Premiere project files, so whenever I get around to it, I'm going to be making a YTP tutorial for that, and you'll see just how much work went into that. Seriously, there's not a single moment where more than 5 seconds goes by where there isn't an edit to the original source. But yeah, Psycho-Apocalypse was the most fun I've ever had with a YTP. Looks like someone finally asked the question, how did I come up with my channel name? I wanted to come up with something really clever to answer back with, but you know what? I can't think of anything, so guess I'm just going to answer honestly. So back when I was brainstorming usernames and what type of content I wanted to create on this channel, I was coming up with all these different usernames I could use for my channel, and since I originally wanted this channel to be a variety channel, I thought of some stupid fucking name. This still makes me cringe to this day. My original username I wanted to go with was anything random LOL. Oh god, why? Needless to say, I never went with that name, probably because when I grew up, I would grow to despise that name and probably delete my channel. Of course, if I actually did name my channel something stupid like that, I'd probably be doing myself a favor by deleting my YouTube channel. But Toaster's Gonna Toast Day is actually an amalgamation of two different things. One day, me being a little immature teenager, I was browsing the internet for some good old memes. So you all know those pictures and GIFs from way back when that used to have that caption, haters gonna hate. I took that and also a random scene from the CDI Hotel Mario, which was where Mario says, all toasters toast toast. I took both of those and I formed my username off of those two. So instead of haters gonna hate and all toasters toast toast, instead you have toasters gonna toast. And as far as the 8, some of you may think that the 8 has a special meaning behind it. It really doesn't. Okay, I was a stupid little teenager. Okay, I really don't know why I put the 8 in there, but I just did. It's there now, and I'm probably not going to get rid of it, okay? But yeah, the mystery behind my username is finally solved. You can now rest easy knowing where it comes from. Can you make a YTP of Super Minecraft Kid or Can you make a YTP of Super Minecraft Kid or semi-classic Sonic fan? Well, I might make a cameo here and there of those two, but let's be honest here. There's not really a whole lot of editing I would be able to do to any of their videos because those two sources are funny enough as is. Do you love Latios? Well, to answer your question honestly, no. I hate Latios and I hate Pokemon. I mean, seriously, who the hell plays that shit, am I right? I mean, it's not like my channel mascot is a Latios OC or anything like that. I mean, that'd just be ridiculous, am I right? Yes, I do. What are some channel recommendations other than YTPs? And I'm going off your profile picture, I assume you play Pokemon, so what is your favorite Pokemon game?
Gah! I just said that I hate Pokemon. How many times do I have to say it? God damn!
Nah, I do like Pokemon. Personally, I haven't watched too much of the anime or played any of the games since probably the 4th generation. I believe it was the Sinnoh region. At that point, I kind of just lost interest in the whole series. But eventually I did gain interest in the series again. As far as what Pokemon game is my favorite, I hate picking favorites, but I'm not sure if I would count this game as my most favorite, as I find that the ones that succeeded have more replay value, but I would probably have to say Pokemon Yellow because that's what originally got me into Pokemon in general. I remember getting that at a yard sale, and it had like the limited edition Pikachu Game Boy Color too. It sucks because I can't find it anymore. Because if I could find it, I would definitely play it again. If I had to go with a different game, I would probably say Fire Red and Leaf Green, because those had the most replay value for me, and I played those versions all the time. I don't remember exactly, but I think it may have gotten to the point where I even corrupted one of them because I was playing it so often. If you ever made the Wrath of Psycho Grandpa Part 3, would you have the series rebooted since both HEP and Psycho Dad died at the end? Or would you begin where you left off?
That's implying that they even died.
If I had to restart the series again, I would probably say that it would begin where it left off last time. Since I'm not focusing on that as of right now, I really don't know what I plan to do if I was to resume it again, but if anything, it'll begin where I left it off in the Psycho Apocalypse. When will you return?
Well, I'm answering your question right now, aren't I?
This voice is life. Why, thank you very much.
Where's my dad? Are you my dad?
No, but I think we all know who our real dad is. If you met Angry Grandpa in real life, would you faint, die, or remain calm? I'm not even sure if I would even enter his house because I'd be afraid I'd say one thing wrong to him to piss him off, and then he would just try to kill us by demolishing the whole house with an axe. I mean, no offense to Angry Grandpa or kid behind the camera, but I could totally see Angry Grandpa just one day getting so pissed off that he just takes a fucking axe and starts like breaking holes in walls while just screaming, "Ah, you goddamn dog dick-licking motherfucker!" I don't know why, but I could just see him doing that. Nah, Angry Grandpa's a good guy. How do you feel about Mobro Studios leaving? To be perfectly honest, I'm indifferent about it. I really need to choose my words carefully with this. Granted, Mobro Studios created some very good content for what he did. I can see where he's coming from when he says that he's done making YTPs and he's just sick of doing them. I mean, think of it like this. Imagine that there's a certain hairstyle that you like or a certain routine that you like to do. Now imagine doing that for several years on end. I can guarantee that most people would probably get sick of doing that or having that certain hairstyle after so many years of having it, and they're going to want to make a change to that. Especially if there's no variety in practically anything. At this point, I'm not talking about his content in particular, I'm just talking in a general sense. Hopefully you can understand what I'm trying to get at. Hopefully I haven't offended anybody, but I can understand where he's coming from, and I completely sympathize with that, and I can only wish him the best of luck with his future endeavors. What is your favorite Gumball episode? It's been quite a while since I've watched that show. I mean, I really need to get caught up on it, but this answer is going to be really generic, and it may seem like I'm taking the easy way out with this, but as of right now, I would probably have to say The Shell. I don't know why, but whenever a certain show that I watch introduces a drastic change to a certain character, I always find it neat and refreshing, at least when it's handled correctly, which I felt that in this episode, it was handled really well. And as far as the episodes as a whole, I felt that everything just flowed really well. I mean, the pacing wasn't rushed. The revelation that Penny was this shape-shifting fairy thing... It's a great description. Didn't feel forced at all, and I just felt like the whole episode flowed really well. And of course, obviously, there was the ending scene, which I really don't need to go into detail about. But yeah, until I actually get caught up on the show, I'm going to have to say The Shell for right now. And I think with that, we're going to end this Q&A here. Now, let's get into the main thing that I want to talk about with this channel. As you all know, this channel has mainly been centered around YTPs ever since, well, its beginning. And come July, I want to make a change to that. Meaning that I want to start making different content on here. come July. Now I can already hear some of you freaking out and saying,
Toaster, you're quitting YTPs? How dare you, you fucking piece of shit!
I never said that, okay? So please, with all due respect, just stop. I haven't even gotten into details of what my plans really are, so please, just settle down for right now. Just settle down. Just shh. Now here are the plans. I still have 2 more YTPs that I want to make and release at some point. I don't know for sure how much longer I want to make YTPs, but what I do know is that I want to start making different content, rather it be on this channel or my other one. I would preferably like to do it on this channel, but I still have to see how I would go about doing that, considering that this channel is mainly centered around YTPs. And that's not even considering if I would like to monetize any of the future content on this channel that isn't YTP related. I'm not really worried about monetizing anything as of right now, because I still just want to create content because I enjoy doing it. But if I ever decided to monetize my content at some point in the future, I would have to see how I'd go about doing that, because obviously I would not be able to monetize most of the content on here because most of the content on this channel is YTP related. It's not really right to monetize that content because, technically speaking, the content does belong to its original owner, and plus, I really don't think it's right to monetize YTPs anyway. Not to mention, I also have content ID claims on some of my videos, so if I ever wanted to make money off of my channel, I would have to remove the videos that have the content ID claims. But like I've said before, I'm not really worried about monetizing my content right now. But what I want to do is start making different types of content on here. That is including like maybe some short skits, maybe some shitty pasta readings, maybe Let's Plays. I'm not 100% certain on that. I'm also thinking I might want to create a short film this summer. I mean, it's still in the very beginning of the pre-production stage. I'm still working on the script. It's kind of like a horror/comedy thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to film it this summer or not, but I'll keep you all up to date on that. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. I'll keep you all updated in the future, but I guess that's it for this video, so I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!